Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Thursday. It is the 11th of May 2023. Gonna look at the third race from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Hit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the third race here from Belmont. Remember, Twilight Car 3:05 local post time. The third race, it is allowance optional claimer, purse $105,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards, never won 18,000 three times in the main claim starter or staple allowance race, or it's never won 4 races, optional claim price of 80,000. 7 horses are entered, but 6 and 7 are MTOs, so 5 will head to the inner turf course, but it's a good group of 5, going the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or a mile and 1/16 on the Belmont inner turf course. 1,700 meters, a mile 16th. Portable rails are up at 9 feet this week. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number, where are we? I'm going to go with the number 3 horse, Dreams of Tomorrow. 3-2-4-5 in the superfecta. 3-2-4-5 super. Top selection of 3 horse, Dreams of Tomorrow. This 6-year-old going by Spicetown. Shug McGahee, he trains 1 for the Phipps. Manny Franco gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the first of April at Gulfstream, a mile on the Appleton Stakes, and he finished 7 by 6.5 lengths. He was drawn stupidly wide. He had a wide trip off the bench. It wasn't a recipe for success. It probably got him good, training that day, but it just wasn't a good race for him that day. Refreshing here, better poster, could be Farley Page, which is always killer on this turf course. I think he can get the job done and find a victory here today. Mid-December was his previous race at Tampa, a mile 16th and optional 100, and he won by 2 3/4 lengths. He stuck, he had a good clear trip, he quickened up nicely, came home with a career Nesta 98 buyer. Very good run from there. And then prior to that, on the 10th of November at Aqueduct, mile and 8th outer turf course in optional 80, he finished 3rd by 4 3/4 lengths. A tone ran a terrific race. Went on to win, I believe, next start out in the Pegasus World Cup turf. This horse just kind of stuck a little bit flat, but again, he ran his heart out there. And then at Aqueduct, mile on the 29th of September in optional 80, he finished 7 by 5 lengths. He stalked. He hit the wall late. Give him a break. It was his first start since the 5th of December of 2021. That came at Aqueduct on the lawn, a mile 16th and optional 100. He finished 6 by 3 lengths that day. A very tough group of horses. Cityman finished left. Bodie Cream won. Temple finished 3rd. This horse just was wide and not keeping up. He has run on this turf course. You have to go all the way back to the 15th of May. That came on the widener, actually. Allowance race 92,000. Winning by 4 3/4 lengths. Closing up from nowhere. I thought it was a good race. Came back to win here on the mud in JLI 2021 quite nicely. And then had a decent summer at Saratoga in 2021. And then came back to a very nice place here in October 2021 on the lawn. Coming back, I'll give him a shot at 6-5, second off the bench. He should be a lot fresher. It wouldn't surprise me if the Drysdale shipper, the 2-horse St. Anthony, wins for Joel Rosario, who's been riding some very weird races since last week. I thought he was up and up with his rides coming into Keeneland this year. I think, he started off the season flat, came back to Keeneland, rode some terrific races, but some of the rides he gave at Churchill and on Sunday at Belmont was just head scratchers. But that's for another day. Most recently, they ran the St. Anthony in the Hollywood Derby, where he finished 6 by 3 lengths that day, and he was drifting, and you saw a tired horse that day. I thought the 4th and the Let It Ride wasn't bad, and then the win at Santa Rosa wasn't bad at all. But that was Santa Rosa. He's coming up here to New York here, but his buyers could definitely win. If he's forwardly paced, it wouldn't surprise me. 9-2, I'll give him a shot on this ticket in this mid-pick 4 that begins with this race. But to recap my selection for the third from Belmont, let's take the 3-horse Dreams of Tomorrow. Give kudos to the 2-horse St. Anthony. 3-2-4-5 super. 3-2 in your multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.